Hi, I'm very interested in sharing with you a mindfulness meditation practice that I have shared with doctors and lawyers and firefighters and teachers and students and parents and children and people of all ages all over the world that can be very helpful for focusing a little bit better and to be able to feel a little bit more at ease during a very busy and challenging day and life in many cases, as we all know only too well. Behind me I've got two my favorite paintings that my mother gave me. One of them is of this wave, and it's a reminder to me that life can sometimes be so big and so overwhelming and so choppy and so powerful. And then over here, we've got these sheep that are just calmly just feeling relaxed and going about their business. And it's both of them at the same time. And in some cases, I think that we find that we could use a little something that might help us feel a little bit more focused or be a little kinder to ourselves or to others, and to be able to feel, even if just a little bit, more comfortable and relaxed. So this 3-minute practice, which you could also do for much longer, or you could do it for shorter, could sometimes really hit the spot. So if you're sitting, we could bring ourselves into a seated posture that is upright and stable. And now we'll lower or close our eyes, whichever you prefer, and you can keep them open, or you could lower them, or you could close them. And one of the reasons we do this is because this can be helpful for turning our attention inward to the body and being less concerned about everything taking place around us as we breathe. And because it can be so helpful to take some slower, deeper breaths for feeling a little bit more relaxed, let's take 3 slower, deeper breaths. Just a little slower, a little deeper as we breathe in and breathe out. Only do this if this feels comfortable and good for you, by slowing down the breath, breathing in, and then slowly breathing out. Sometimes it can be helpful to breathe out like you're blowing through a straw. So it's slow and steady, not a huff or a puff. Breathing in the 3rd breath, and breathing out. Now you could keep taking some slower, deeper breaths, because that can be really helpful for feeling a little bit more relaxed or calm. But for this practice, I'll say now let's not try to breathe a certain way anymore. Let's just be breathing like we're breathing. It's a wonderful thing. You don't have to try and breathe. We just breathe. But let's pay attention to our breath. And again, only if this is comfortable and feels good to you. You see, so often our attention and our mind is all over the place, and we're not really in control so much. So here we say, well, I'm going to do an exercise to help me have more control over my mind, over my attention. And because the breath has been with us our whole life, it's a good friend, takes care of us, we focus our attention on the sensations of the breath flowing through your body. I'm going to suggest that you notice the belly, your stomach, as it expands and gets bigger on the in-breath when you breathe in, and it gets a little softer, a little comes down a little bit when you exhale on the out-breath. And to just focus your attention as best you can. It's okay that your mind wanders, because when you notice your mind wandering, you have a place to come back to. You know where to go to come back to the breath, which is like the mountain. It's like the anchor for this exercise. It's like your anchor. It's a place where you can come to and feel maybe a little bit more safe or at home in yourself. We'll do this for just a few more moments. Just notice the feeling, the sensations of the breath. You can't do this wrong. You're sitting here, you're breathing, and you're awake, you're aware. That's all you need. And it might feel calming to notice the breath. And of course, you'll be thinking about other things, but sooner or later you'll go, oh wait, there I go. I'm thinking about something else. I forgot all about the breath. But the breath is still here. It's just waiting for you to come home. All right, that was about 3 minutes of practicing. So good job. Let's close this practice by being aware of our body sitting, being aware of the breath moving through the body. And when you're ready to lift the gaze, open the eyes, I hope you found this helpful. You can practice it even just for a few breaths. You can practice it for longer. You can practice it listening to somebody like me guiding it, and you can guide yourself. I hope you have a nice day.